For years, Elasticsearch was the darling of the search world. Developers flocked to it for its speed, flexibility, and open-source nature. Compared to Solr, which felt clunky and outdated, Elasticsearch made search feel modern and accessible. Its JSON APIs, automatic sharding, and easy clustering set a new standard. But as with all tech revolutions, the landscape is always changing. Today, a new question is emerging. Is Elasticsearch losing its shine? Just as Solr once did. In this video, we'll explore how Elasticsearch rose to prominence, why it's now facing challenges, and what the future holds for search technology. Before Elasticsearch, Solr was the go-to search engine. However, it gradually lost its lead due to several key issues. Solr's configuration was complex, scaling was a headache, and upgrades were often painful. It simply couldn't keep up with the fast-moving demands of modern developers. As the market evolved, Solr's XML-heavy approach and slow development pace made it feel old school. This opened the door for a new player to take the spotlight, and that player was Elasticsearch. But what exactly made Elasticsearch so appealing, and why did developers start to prefer it over Solr? Elasticsearch quickly became the cool new tool that everyone wanted to use. Its modern features, like JSON APIs and strong documentation, made it stand out. Developers loved how easy it was to set up clusters and manage data. Automatic sharding and flexible scaling meant you could grow your search infrastructure without the headaches that plagued Solr. For a time, Elasticsearch seemed unstoppable, setting the gold standard for search technology. But as the ecosystem matured, new challenges began to surface, echoing the very issues that once brought Solr down. Over the past few years, Elasticsearch has started to show signs of strain. This isn't because the technology itself is bad, but rather because the world around it has changed. The search ecosystem has become more diverse, and the needs of developers have shifted. As new tools and technologies emerged, Elasticsearch began to face the same questions that once haunted Solr. Is it still the best choice, or is it starting to lose its edge? Let's dive into the main reasons why some believe Elasticsearch is becoming the next Solr. One of the biggest turning points for Elasticsearch was its shift away from the Apache 2 license. This move created uncertainty among open-source users. Suddenly, people were asking, is Elasticsearch still free? Can we use it for cloud deployments? Will we face legal risks from vendors? These questions pushed many companies to seek safer, fully open alternatives. OpenSearch, a fork created after the licensing conflict, quickly gained traction. Trust, once a strength for Elasticsearch, became a source of doubt. Elasticsearch was once praised for its simplicity, but as production use cases grew, so did the complexity of managing clusters. Today, running Elasticsearch at scale requires careful tuning of heap sizes, index lifecycle policies, snapshot management, and shard planning. Even a small misconfiguration can lead to instability or slow performance. This growing Elasticsearch admin tax is making teams rethink whether the benefits outweigh the operational burden. The simplicity that once set Elasticsearch apart is now being questioned. Not every application needs the full power of distributed search or massive clusters. For many use cases, Elasticsearch is simply too heavy. Lightweight solutions like MailaCarc, TypeSense, and even Postgres full-text search are gaining popularity. These tools are easier to deploy, cheaper to run, and sufficient for about 80% of search scenarios. As a result, Elasticsearch is losing ground in areas where simplicity and cost-effectiveness matter most. The market is shifting toward tools that do just enough without the overhead. Search technology is evolving from traditional keyword search to semantic, AI-driven search. Vector databases like Pinecone, Milvus, Weaviate, and Qdrant are becoming the default for applications powered by large language models and artificial intelligence. While Elasticsearch has added vector support, it wasn't built for this from the ground up and can be more complex to use. As AI continues to transform the search landscape, Elasticsearch is no longer leading the charge. It's just one of many options. OpenSearch, the open-source fork created after Elasticsearch's licensing changes, is rapidly gaining ground. It's fully open source, simpler for many setups, and backed by a growing community. Many new projects now choose OpenSearch over Elasticsearch, echoing the way Elasticsearch once overtook Solr. The cycle of innovation and replacement continues, with OpenSearch poised to become the new default for many organizations seeking transparency and community support. Despite the challenges, Elasticsearch is far from finished. It remains a powerful, mature, and battle-tested search engine. For large log pipelines, analytics, dashboards, and text-heavy search with huge indexing volumes, Elasticsearch is still the go-to choice. However, it's no longer the automatic first pick for every project. The market has changed, and the search ecosystem is more diverse than ever. Elasticsearch's era as the undisputed champion may be ending, but its legacy and utility remain strong. Today, Elasticsearch is not dying. It's simply no longer the default choice. Much like Solr before it, Elasticsearch is still used and respected, but it's no longer the king of search. New tools like OpenSearch, Elasticsearch, TypeSense, and vector databases are taking pieces of the search market. The ecosystem is now more diverse, offering organizations a wider range of options to fit their specific needs. This diversity is healthy for innovation and keeps the search landscape dynamic. The search technology ecosystem has never been more diverse. Organizations can now choose from a variety of tools, each with its own strengths and trade-offs. Whether it's lightweight engines for simple search, AI-powered vector databases for semantic search, or robust platforms for large-scale analytics, there's a solution for every need. This diversity encourages competition, drives innovation, and ensures that no single tool dominates the landscape for too long. Solr didn't collapse overnight. Instead, it gradually faded from the spotlight as new tools emerged and the market evolved. Its story serves as a reminder that even the most popular technologies can lose relevance if they fail to adapt. Elasticsearch may be following a similar path not because it's a bad tool, but because the world around it has changed. The lesson here is clear. In technology, staying relevant means constantly evolving to meet new demands. The future of search is moving toward lighter engines, cheaper operations, and AI-driven vector search. As organizations seek more efficient and intelligent ways to manage information, the tools they choose will continue to evolve. Elasticsearch will remain a strong player, but its era as the clear champion may be ending. The next generation of search technology will be defined by adaptability, openness, and the ability to harness the power of AI. Elasticsearch's journey mirrors that of Solr in many ways. Both started as revolutionary tools, both faced challenges as the market changed, and both remain respected even as new competitors emerge. The search world is now more diverse and innovative than ever. Whether you stick with Elasticsearch, move to OpenSearch, or explore the latest in vector search, one thing is clear: the only constant in technology is change. Stay curious, stay adaptable, and keep searching for the best solutions.